Hey crypto friends, for those of you who are new to my channel, my name is Garrett and welcome to Altcoin Radar, the most realistic altcoin YouTube channel. Today's video is going to be all about three small cap altcoin projects in the Near protocol ecosystem that could eventually take off in the Near protocol, if the Near protocol ecosystem ever takes off someday, all right? Now, for those of you who are new to the channel, if you are interested in trading and would like to try trading on the same exchange that I use, feel free to go ahead and try out the MEXC crypto exchange with the link in the video description below this video. I personally love this exchange simply because they allow me to trade crypto futures, which, as most of you know, when you trade crypto futures, it's very risky, but you can make a lot of money with it. In addition to that, I'm a huge altcoin nerd, and they have over 1,500 different altcoins for me to buy at any given time that I want. So that's pretty nice as well. So, all right, folks. I know I have done a lot of videos like this in the past, but I've never done one for the Near protocol ecosystem or, so as always, before I dive into these small cap projects, here's a little refresher on what the Near protocol is, and what it's pretty much all about, all right? So here's the thing, all right? Let me get over here to the Near protocol website. Let's get over here. So here's the thing, all right? Near protocol is considered an advanced layer 1 blockchain with some pretty large ambitions, honestly. With its declared mission to put usability first and pretty much change the world of Web3. Near is set to open out the Web3 space to literally millions and millions of new developers and users worldwide. And as a layer 1 smart contract blockchain, Near has inevitably, honestly, been positioned as a competitor to the Ethereum network and is placed alongside a handful of other layer 1 blockchains, such as, like Polkadot, Solana, and many others as well, just to provide a more scalable alternatives to Ethereum, all right? Now, I'm not trying to say that Near protocol is going to be like, it's going to top Ethereum someday. I don't think that's going to happen, obviously, because Ethereum's huge, all right? It's just a competitor. Now, being a competitor does not mean that it's going to surpass it. It just means that it's in competition with it, okay? Anyway, within all of this, Near protocol distinguishes itself with its ambitious speeds, which are set to reach roughly around 100,000 transactions per second once it's fully implemented at some point in time, making it capable of speeds well and beyond the current 7,000 transactions per second that the Visa network has, which is pretty robust, to be honest with you. But overall here, you guys, Near protocol is just another super scalable layer 1 solution with a robust ecosystem that's growing larger and larger on a yearly basis. So let's go ahead and take a look at three small cap Near ecosystem projects that I personally think will perform very well if the Near protocol ecosystem ever decides to take off someday, okay? Because I'm not a magician. I can't tell you when it's going to take off or if it's going to take off. Obviously, nobody can. But if it were to ever happen, these three projects will definitely most likely take off, all right? All right, so folks, the very first Near protocol ecosystem project that we're going to take a look at here is going to be Ref Finance, all right? Ref Finance pretty much serves as, the gateway into the Near ecosystem through its AMM DEX, which pretty much provides liquidity and swapping features. In addition, Ref Finance utilizes the trustless Rainbow Bridge, which seamlessly bridges Ethereum-based assets over to Near protocol, which is pretty nice, and vice versa, allowing for all kinds of DeFi users to access, lower fees and faster transaction speeds as well. But that's not all, folks, okay? As far as the Ref token is concerned, Ref is the platform's governance token and has a very, very, very small 100 million token supply, and it uses, a protocol revenue sharing model to provide rewards to the holders as well. And the token can be used for pooling, farming, governance, and, obviously speculation of profits, obviously. Now, as many of you know, small cap altcoins, here's the thing, let me get over here. As many of you guys already know, all right, as many of you already know, small cap altcoins tend to do very, very well long term, okay? So we are going to take a look at how high the price of this token could potentially go if it were to ever reach a market cap of like $1 billion at some point in the future, okay? So let's go ahead and take a look at this real quick, all right? So if we go ahead and get the calculator out, let's see what the market cap is right now. Market cap really isn't listed right now, obviously. We don't know what the circulating supply is right now either. Let me go ahead and check on the Explorer real quick, see if we can find anything on there. Come on. Okay, yeah, there's nothing I'm seeing right from the get-go. Okay, so realistically, let's check this out, all right? If we were to take the max supply, okay, if we were to take the max supply, obviously the max supply is not in circulation right now. I don't think it is, obviously, but realistically, if we were to take the max supply and we were to multiply it by its current price, its current market cap would be roughly around $17 million. $17 million, which is very, very small, you guys, okay? So obviously, to get to that $1 billion mark, if we were to take its max supply of 100 million tokens and multiply it by, geez, let's see here. Let's see if this coin could potentially do a 100x. Okay, so 0.17, multiply that by 100, we get a $17 ref finance coin. If we were to go ahead and multiply that by 100 million tokens, there we go. We've got a 1,000 million billion, $1.7 billion project. Okay, so obviously not, realistically, not probably not 100x as of right now, okay? Obviously, I'm a conservative type of investor, so I don't go ahead. I'm not a hype type of person. I'm not going to go ahead and tell you that it's going to reach, guaranteed $1.7 billion market cap at some point in time. My figures are all based on if they were to reach a conservative level of a $1 billion market at some point in time, okay? So we'll go ahead and do it by 50x. So if we do this by 50x, let's see where we're at. We are at a $8.50 coin, so we go ahead and multiply this one by, 100 million, and we get a market cap of 850 million, which is right around in the area of where I'm talking about. So realistically, we could go up to a $10 coin at some point, because obviously $10 multiplied by 100 million, that's going to be a $1 billion market cap. So if this thing were to do $10 at some point in time, I mean, obviously, as you guys can clearly see, that's roughly 58x from where we are sitting right now. So realistically, you could make some pretty large gains in the long term investing into this coin if this project and the Near Protocol ecosystem were to ever take off in the long term, okay? So 58x for ref finance. And I know a lot of you only basically invest based on, how good projects are going to do in the long term. And honestly, realistically, that's kind of all I invest in too, realistically. So overall here, 58x for ref finance. So now let's go ahead and take a look at the next small cap near protocol project, which is going to be called Paris, okay? All right, so here is Paris. And Paris is actually, there's really honestly not much to say about Paris, but it's pretty much an NFT marketplace that focuses on digital collectibles and pretty much thrives on, bringing conventional collectibles to the crypto space. They started with digital art cards that were inspired by real-world trading cards that have been bulletproof and forever lasting since they were introduced back in the 80s, obviously. I mean, people are still trading sports cards today and stuff like that. But anyway, overall, in my personal opinion, there's really not much to this project other than being your standard NFT marketplace that's built on top of a robust ecosystem, okay? But that is not all right? One of the biggest reasons why I personally love it is because, hey, it's still a very low cap altcoin with all kinds of potential to the upside. And if the Near Protocol ecosystem ever takes off someday, again, guys, this is another one of those that's, a small cap with a low supply of just 100 million tokens that could reach levels of a $1 billion market cap or something like that higher someday. So we're going to go ahead and we are going to see real quick how high this one could go. We already saw that the last one could go up to like 58x if it were to reach a $1 billion market cap someday. So let's check out this one real quick. So you got Paris, and this one could go even higher because this one's not 17 cents. It's got a max supply of 100 million, just like Ref Finance did, but its current price is a lot cheaper than what Ref Finance's was. So it could potentially go a little bit higher. We'll check this out real quick. So let's see if this one could do a 100x. So we've got 0.017, multiply that by 100, and we get $1.70. Okay, obviously, and we'll go ahead and multiply this by 100 million. And we get a market cap of 170 million. So this could potentially go way higher than just 100x, you guys, okay? Realistically, all right? If it were to reach levels of a $1 billion market cap someday. So let's go ahead, just for shits and giggles here, we will take 0.017 and we will go ahead and multiply by 1000x. And we get a $17 coin. So we will go ahead and multiply this one by 100 million. And kind of like we said in the last one, it's going to be a $1.7 billion coin. So realistically, again, this one's only going to come out to $10 too, because obviously $10 multiplied by 100 million is going to be obviously $1 billion, okay? So if we were to go ahead and take a $10 coin and we would go ahead and divide that by its current price, so 0.017, guys, that is 588x from where it is sitting right now, okay? So the last coin, Ref Finance, 58x. This one, roughly around 588x, if it were to reach a market cap of roughly, $1 billion at some point in the near future. And as we all know, you guys, NFTs, seem to grow larger and larger with every single bull market that we have. They really took off in the previous one that we had, and they might take off again in the next, in the next bull market that we have as well. And if they do, and if, NFT projects, take off like they always do on various ecosystems, then hey, it's very, very possible that an NFT marketplace like Paris could eventually grow to those levels at some point in time. It's definitely possible, okay? So that's going to do it for Paris. So this last Near Protocol ecosystem project that I want to share with you guys is a little more popular than the previous two, and it is called Octopus Network, okay? So here is Octopus Network, and Octopus Network pretty much refers to itself as a third-gen interoperable multi-chain protocol, and is an infrastructure project that, has developed a very unique method of connecting substrate-based blockchains to Near Protocol with interoperability to Near, Ethereum, and any IBC-enabled blockchains such as like Polkadot or Cosmos, all right? Overall, the result is that app chains such as game chains, are much easier and less expensive to launch, and because Octopus uses Substrate, game chains are customizable even at the bottom of the tech stack here, okay? And because Near Protocol uses Nightshade sharding technology, game chains are almost infinitely scalable with very minimal transaction costs. So overall here, you guys, from my personal research, Octopus definitely seems to be an oasis for blockchain gaming startups whose development abilities have reached a standstill amid the desert market downturns and lack of funding. But that's not all, folks, okay? Once again, this is another small cap altcoin that's built on top of a top tier ecosystem that has once again, a very low supply of, again, you guys, 100 million tokens for a max supply, okay? I know it's kind of weird that all the projects I picked just happen to have a 100 million max supply, but oh well. Anyway, if it were to reach, a $1 billion market cap, which is definitely attainable long term, this thing could really take off, all right? So obviously, we already know the math on this one already. If it were to reach a $1 billion market cap, it would be roughly around $10, okay? So if it were to go up to $10, here we go. We do $10 and divide that by, 0.23. It's going to be less than the first one we did, but you would have roughly around a 43x coin rate here, okay? So overall here, you guys, there are many, many great projects that are being built on top of the Near Protocol, and I honestly could have added probably like at least 5 to 10 more easily to this video, but these 3 projects definitely stand a very, very good chance of reaching some pretty decent prices in the long term, all right? So if you guys got any questions about any of these projects or anything like that, feel free to reach out to me on Twitter. I love helping people. I love talking to people about all kinds of different altcoin projects. Just feel free to reach out. Do not hesitate, all right? But overall here, you guys, that's going to pretty much do it for this video. So I will go ahead and wrap this one up. But again, guys, hey, before you guys leave, go ahead and make sure to subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a new crypto and altcoin video from me on a regular basis. And hey, guys, with that said, thanks again for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the comment section down below of my future videos.